Tonight on Piha Rescue,
Well, we saw her rolling around naked.
an intoxicated tourist mistakes Piha for a nudist beach. A man is missing for 2 days near Raglan,
Yeah, I need some help.
and a little boy left alone on the beach.
Any of you guys missing a child by chance? Missing a child?
You can't beat a great summer's day at Raglan. And the best seats in the house belong to the lifeguards. Perfect for purveying the view. And in the tower, Patrol Captain Chase, who doesn't foresee any problems.
Incoming tide for the majority of the day, so it's reasonably safe conditions today, and hopefully we shouldn't have any incidents or dramas today.
Taking the job seriously, Chase has the beach covered from front to back. His mum must be proud.
My mum's a lovely lady, and I wish she wouldn't drink as much.
Gotta go.
But just when all seems well, Club Captain Debbie makes a call over the RT, summoning Isaac and Chase to the clubhouse immediately.
I need to see you urgently, please.
Right, just keep an eye out and I'll go grab Isaac.
American exchange guard Ashley heads out to relieve Isaac of his duties at the flags.
Is it a medical?
No, could be opposite.
Might be a search.
Isaac, if you want, Chase is right there running out of the water, so if you go swing up and stop with
Isaac and Chase may not know what the situation is, but they know an urgent call from the club captain means whatever it is, it's serious. Up in the clubhouse, Debbie has just received an emergency call from police asking for the lifeguard's assistance.
Had a call from the local sergeant police station that they've just had information on a missing person. The missing person's vehicle has been found at Tiltor Gorge, around the corner there. Okay, he was last seen gone 2 days ago. He's 30 years old, a Caucasian, he's of large build. He had dark shorts on and a blue t-shirt. They've just dispatched a vehicle by road, a police vehicle by road, and they want us to go via coastline and do a coastline search.
The Tiltor Gorge is one of Raglan's most rugged and beautiful spots. With a maze of walking tracks, it's a popular destination for both tourists and locals. An abandoned vehicle has been sitting in the car park for 2 days. The occupant, now officially a missing person.
So he's most likely gone for a walk, but they just want us to...
Well, they found his vehicle. Sorry, at the stage he's been reported missing, so he's on a missing file. So they've now found his vehicle. So they just want to make sure that, whatever's taken place, that there's no foul play, that he could be just stuck down there.
The gorge is renowned for its narrow tracks snaking their way to some of New Zealand's most spectacular lookouts. But with the incredible beauty that height can offer, come the perils of the opposing sheer drops.
Well, I reckon head up the call-out squad if you want, and we'll get one boat. We'll get one boat out, and you guys can get another one going if you want.
How many more have you got?
We've only got we'll only have 3 left if we've got 5 guards.
Can you leave 2 on the beach with an ice person in the tower?
A major dilemma. A minimum of 3 guards are required for patrol. So with 5 lifeguards on duty, Chase is only able to release 2 of them for the search.
No, I can't do that. I can only send one boat, Debbie. I can't send both boats. Not off the beach, not straight away. I can't lose both boats. And I have to have 3 of my boats, 3 of my guards here. I can't lose 3 guards.
If the guards have any chance of finding the missing man, they are going to need both IRBs. While Chase and Isaac prepare one IRB, a desperate Debbie puts in a call to the standby guards for assistance.
That's a massive gorge, bro.
And the guards know it all too well.
Me and Kate even lost our way on the track.
Oh, you've been there?
I'm at the boat now, bro.
Let's grab the trailer. Rusty! You all good? Just chill out there, bro.
Chase races to update American Guard Wes on the details.
This guy's been missing for 2 days, right? So it's more than likely gone up the track and gotten lost. You guys going to shoot around to Tuatua Bay? Isaac knows where it is, and just do a severe scan of the coastline, just in case he's gone, you know?
With the possibility of hours of searching along the coastline, carrying enough fuel is a critical issue.
Chase, where did the call come from?
Police. Directly from the local police, so his car's been found in the car park. This gorge is like, there's a car park and then a massive cliff into this bay.
Massive is right. The one thing that everyone's hoping is that the man hasn't lost his footing. A drop like this is surely unsurvivable.
So he could be anywhere really, up the track or down in the gorge. So we're just sort of covering our bases now, just going to search the coastline near the gorge and just do a sea search for the police.
Back at the clubhouse, the first volunteer guard has arrived, with one en route. Chase prepares the second boat.
Wes, just take both of them, bro.
2 IRB fuel bladders are cleared to be taken out.
We're just setting up the next one. We've got some call-out squad members that'll back up the regional guards. Just because it's at a remote beach, we can't send much of our patrol because there's only 5 of us. And we've still got busy flags and we've got to maintain that area at the moment.
Just clip one on top of the other.
The search area is located only 6 kilometres to the south. The guards have no idea how long they will be searching for. They need to be prepared for a long day.
Yeah, mate, when you come down, can you bring down on the bladder for the IRB? I'm taking both bladders just for fuel.
Meanwhile, in the gear shed, Debbie is packing the rescue gear,
Do you want a mask? Have you got a mask?
including the one item they hope they won't need. On the beach, Isaac and Wes head out in IRB 1. They are counting on a second IRB for backup.
Yeah, I need some help. Goodbye. Okay, it was just the rest of our call-out squad just checking in. A couple of them actually they're actually out at a farm doing some home kill at the moment, so I've just called the boys to tell them to get in here now ASAP, so hey, hopefully they'll be here in about another 10.
Further north at Piha, the scene couldn't be more different. Beachgoers relax in the cooling surf and kids hone their boarding skills. And some are maybe a little too relaxed, with this cheeky Westie pilfering the lifeguard's lunch.
Any chance of a lazy sausage?
Yeah, go for it.
No photo! Whoa, no photo! Paparazzi! He's a big camera shy. Any tips on...
Suddenly, the relaxed atmosphere gives way to something more serious.
Piha, this is United, over.
Go ahead, United.
Yeah, we have our Rhino coming up with some crew on board. We have an extremely drunk woman. They would like to be able to put her, I believe, in your shower and try and warm her up. If you could accommodate when they arrive over.
Put your legs down on the ground.
A scantily clad Russian tourist is supported and shielded by 3 women.
Stay on one side of us.
Her tendency to unexpectedly undress is wholly inappropriate for this family environment. United Guard Joe updates Piha Guard Billy on the situation.
Do you need me to do anything with that, or spare anyone to look after her? I can't spare anyone, so if you take care of that.
You don't want to see it. Extremely inebriated, been in the water, hypothermic, and just pissed out of a tree. Not wearing very much.
And just as our cameraman tries to head in for an update, the randy Russian sheds more of her clothes, and it's ladies only in this treatment room. Meanwhile, at the patrol deck, a little lost Chinese boy sits forlornly.
Actually, a member of the public found him wandering around in this area here.
And immediately, a search for his parents is underway.
Oh yeah, any of you guys missing a child by chance? Missing a child?
At Raglan, a man has been missing for 2 days. The first of 2 IRBs has arrived for a coastline search.
I think he's doing that hike up to the top. It's only a 5-hour walk.
While at Piha, another search. Lifeguard Billy embarks on some thorough questioning.
How old are you, mate? 7. You're 7 years. Nearly 8 now. All right. Now, do you know where you were sitting? Can you remember? You remember where Mum and Dad are?
What?
Can you remember where you were sitting with Mum and Dad? Down there somewhere? Okay. Did you come out with Mum and Dad?
No, just Dad.
Just Dad? Can you remember what he was wearing? Or what, clothes? No? Is he tall? How tall? You stand up here, Millie? Is that tall or taller? Oh, that tall. Okay.
Up in the clubhouse, it has been one too many White Russians for this White Russian, as she recites a classic tune from her hometown. With our tourist drying out, Jo has another good work story under her belt.
Well, we saw her rolling around naked, almost naked in the water, and she didn't want us to take her to the police. So we said we weren't the police, but we were just helping her out and sending her home. So, but she's okay now. She just had too much to drink, so the girls went down to decide that we're best to deal with her rather than the guys.
Busy dealing with another situation, the guys.
You wear glasses? No? Got a moustache? A beard? No? A worried little boy looking for his parents. You say hello to the camera? You wave to the camera. You're going to be on TV. We're going to go find Mum and Dad? Or just Dad, eh? Okay. Did you come out with brothers or sisters? No? Just by yourself? So we'll find them, okay? Give me 5. You mean Knuckles as well? Alright.
In Raglan, a far more serious search is underway with Isaac and Wes scanning the coastline for a missing person. While at the clubhouse, more volunteers have turned up.
Have we got another person for this boat?
Preparations are underway to get the second IRB out.
Debbie. Just Debbie. I can send one of our guys in if you guys can come down to the tower. Rusty from Chase.
Yeah.
Yeah, suit up, bro. You're going in the next boat.
Sweet.
And then, relief. Senior lifeguard and St. John's paramedic Travis has received the call out and arrives at the clubhouse. If the missing person is injured, Travis will be invaluable.
Have we got helicopter coming out too, Debbie?
Not at this stage.
Hey, we've reached the gorge and ready to start the search.
Wes and Isaac decide to wait for IRB 2 before they head ashore to start a land search. Experienced lifeguard Travis takes Rusty's spot in the second IRB alongside Debbie.
Hopefully, best case scenario is he's just gone for a couple-day hike in the bush and just forgot to tell anyone. That's the way a lot of searches end, but hopefully that's the case with this one and it's not anything too untoward.
At the bottom of the gorge, the guys from IRB 1 spot somebody on the cliff and try to get their attention. But from such a distance, it's almost futile. And they know they need to get ashore and fast. IRB 2 arrives. On board, Travis and Debbie.
Did you have to move forward? Was he walking or was he...
No, it's a two-day search. His car was found up to the bush.
was he parked there to go walking or was he parked there to come down fishing?
They don't know.
There's a lookout at the top, you can see just to the right of that cutting. If by chance he has jumped from the top there, or whether he's gone down in the water here, only unfortunately time will tell. We need to get a Landstar team in there to have a look if that's where his car's been found. At this stage, police will probably request a helo, and they'll task us to continue a coastline search.
While in Piha, another search is underway.
Does the dad speak English? No? It's Mandarin. When did you see them last? How long? Okay.
Piha, this is United Tower, over.
Ciao, this is Piha, go ahead, over.
Yeah, Piha, we have a report of a missing 7-year-old child. He was playing on the Piha side of Lion Rock in the sand. Description is 7 years old, wearing black cap, white shirt, Asian, name Sidong Su. Over.
Yeah. What channel was it on? United, this is Piha. This young boy has just handed himself into the tower, matching the description, so he is safe and secure at the Piha deck. Over.
That's brilliant. His parents are with our Rhino crew. I will change channels and inform them of that, and hopefully we can have a happy reunion. Over.
Your dad's on the way. Okay, they found them, alright, so everything's going to be alright. They're going to come down there on the bike. Okay? Yeah, well, they're with the lifeguards. This looks like Dad. Is this Dad? Here you go, mate. There you go.
My son.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Okay, no problem.
Thank you.
He's okay, he's just very upset.
Thank you.
Alright. Give him a hug, he looks upset.
And it's a happy ending at Piha. But further south in Raglan, things aren't looking so good. The IRBs complete a thorough coastline check and try to find a good landing spot to head ashore. 100 meters south of the gorge, they find one. While Wes swims in first, Travis paints a grim picture.
Somebody's been missing out here for 2 days. Would expect to see signs of dehydration, obviously a bit of malnutrition, probably with a lower level of consciousness, depending on injuries, if they have any potentially. Really hard to say what type of trauma that they could sustain out here. There's so many possibilities.
The rocky shoreline means an IRB landing is impossible. The terrain is unforgiving, with prickles and rocks taking their toll on the guards' bare feet. If the man is lying injured, he will be difficult to find amongst the plants, rocks and long grass. And if he is walking, he could be miles from here by now.
Go up over this ridge. Hello?
No response.
Hello? Search and rescue, is there anyone there? Hello? Search and rescue, is there anyone there?
After an hour-and-a-half search, Travis contacts Coast Guard for an update.
Coast Guard, Raglan IRB ground crew here, copy over. Land-based crew approximately halfway up to Toto Gorge Track. Can you please confirm whether or not there is a Landstar team or a team of individuals searching from land? Over.
Raglan IRB, this is Coast Guard Radio. Your message is broken and unreachable. Please return to base. Over.
Waiting offshore, Debbie and Isaac prepare to pick up Travis and Wes.
Oh, nice scratch.
Battered and bruised, the search team make their way back down the steep cliff face. It's a short swim out to the waiting IRBs before they can make their way back to Raglan. At Piha, the end of the day arrives with no further incidents.
Good afternoon, beach guys. This is the Piha lifeguard service. We are just advising you that we will be going off duty. We advise that you do not swim after this time, as it's unsafe to do so.
Tired and disillusioned, the search team arrives at Raglan.
Done a good, pretty extensive 2-hour search. We didn't find anything, so it's up to the police now and Lansar.
A day later, the unthinkable becomes reality. And the missing man's body is recovered only 100 meters away from where the guards had stopped searching the day before. Next time on Piha Rescue. Flash rips cause mass rescues in Raglan. A man clings desperately to a flimsy board. And a kite surfer is lost at sunset.
Saw him out there, he lost his board, struggled to make it back, like on the last breath of wind.